So for anybody who doesn't know, my primary project right now is the Throwaway Song of the Week, which is exactly like it sounds. The goal is to write and record an entire song every week for a year. And even if they come out really crappy, I have to send a download to this little email list that I have to keep me accountable, which you can sign up for at the link below, I think. And I'm actually halfway done with it. I'm 26 weeks done out of 52. So I thought this would be a good time to reflect on how it's been going so far and how I think it's been benefiting me. And before I get into all that, I just want to say if there's anybody who's in the same boat as I was in, and you have something that you're trying to improve at or just do more of, definitely look into doing something like this. Just find yourself a consistent deadline, find a few people to keep you accountable, and it will definitely help you get better way faster than you ever thought you could. And so just for a few of the benefits for this project, for me in particular, I think the most obvious one is that I have now 26 songs. I'm going to have 52 songs that I definitely wouldn't have finished this quickly if it wasn't for the deadlines. Then I think there's also the practice aspect of it. So it's like I'm getting a lot better at singing and guitar and recording and editing, and it's partly just from doing it over and over. But it's also because when you do something over and over like this, you start to see all of your weaknesses much more clearly, and then on top of that you have this constant opportunity to think about different ways you might go about overcoming those weaknesses. So it's a really good opportunity in that sense, I feel. And then I think the biggest way that it's really helped me is just by encouraging me to take more risks. So like after the first few songs, I think I learned to check my pride and my perfectionism at the door. Like in the first few songs, I kept cringing every time I made a mistake. I was like, oh, I could have sung that better, or I could have chosen a better word here, but I had to just send it out because of the deadline. But I would like apologize within the email that it was so bad. And I've basically gotten used to experimenting with things if I'm not sure if they're gonna work, and it's helped me have a lot more variety, because my songs used to sound the same because I was sticking with the safe topics, the safe chord progressions, and the safe melodic intervals. And it's funny because I actually wasn't sure if all of the risks were gonna work, and I kept thinking they were so bad, these songs were so bad. But looking back over the whole 26 songs, I think that there are only 2 or 3 that I think are really, really terrible and have no redeeming qualities, and I hope they will disappear from the face of the earth forever. And I'm not stupid enough to say which songs they are, because I know that's just gonna give them unnecessary attention, but like overall, I think the vast majority of them ended up being really solid songs, and they have flaws, but I feel like overall, like I can work at them and turn them into songs that I'm really proud of. So I'm really glad I've been doing this project, and I'm looking forward to the second half of it. And right now I'm working on going over the old songs, and I'm probably going to be posting a lot of those on Facebook this month, so look out for that. If anybody wants to interact with me here on YouTube or on Facebook or even in person, I love interacting with people in person, even though almost nobody ever talks to me. But stay cool other than that, and probably since most of us are in the northern hemisphere, stay warm.